Hey, welcome to the first episode of Let's Talk Business. I'm Darryl Nicholson, and with me today is Neil Davey from CGD Group.
Yep.
And the Coffee Gazette. How are you?
Good, mate. Good. Yeah, it's going well. Things are busy, and we're keeping on the board, so it's pretty good.
Good,
Yep.
mate. Look, the program we've put together is about small business in our region, and we might have some tips, some facts,
Yeah.
and it's interesting to learn what people are doing in business, and we'll just have some plain conversations and some common sense thrown in as well.
There's not much around about common sense anymore, is there? But look, business is all about enjoying your business and actually developing it, having a bit of fun with it, and some we'll say some of the pitfalls in the next few weeks about what you can go right or wrong with. So yeah.
Look, I've been in a business myself, and I did fail, and it hurt.
Yeah.
But I just sort of bounced back up again. And I guess if people get carried away with the dream and don't look at basic business principles, do they?
No, they don't. Look, and you learn something from a failure. A failure is never really a failure because you've learned something and you can actually take it to the next challenge and actually have learned by it. So, I look at failures, and everyone has them, and all businesses have them. They're not real failures. What they are is learning to do something a better way of doing it.
Mate, people have rose-coloured glasses on. I was one of them.
Absolutely.
I bought this franchise and I thought, I'm going to clean up. And I didn't.
No, it doesn't. It sometimes does. Mostly it doesn't. If you're raw to business and you haven't learned what you can and actually can't do, it's pretty tough. It's I tell you what, it kills you when you lose the fight. So what you've got to do is you look at your numbers and stand back from the project. Stand back away from the project and go, do the numbers work? Do the numbers stack up? And that'll give you a good indication whether it's going to be a failure or not.
Yep.
And the best time to do that is
before you commit a large amount of money.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're doing, what type of business you're in. The idea about it is do it right now. Make sure that your numbers stack up, because that's what business is all about. It is stacking up on numbers.
What about market testing? What sort of ideas have you got with testing markets?
There's different ways to go out and test markets, and this is probably the safest way to start or to use a new product in your business, is to do a bit of market testing. You can go cold calling. Everyone hates cold calling, but cold calling is a fairly good example of things that you can actually do.
Yep.
You can actually have a look at running it through the markets.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to the Coffee Gazette on page 2 on the What's On area, you'll see a whole list of the markets that are available at the moment, and their contact details. So ring them up, book a stand. A lot simpler or a lot cheaper than actually trying to open a shop front.
Mate, a mate of mine, he had t-shirts he was selling. He went to one of the fairs at Mater Day. Mater Day had a fair, so he got involved with that. So that's another area there. The schools, when they're having activities and plates, you can test it there.
If you don't want to go to the markets, you can always put a pop-up in the middle of a shopping centre, because you can actually rent a week out, see how the market goes, see if they like your product, and go from that point. So in town here, we've got business happening, changing all the time. What's new around the town?
Well, we should say we are a cafe rendezvous in the Australia Open.
Absolutely.
Big shout out to the McLean for letting us use the facility here. But the flower market has opened in here, and there have been a couple of businesses closed. We've had Shane Heron photography pull out. Orica, I think it's called. They're a ladies' fashion shop. They're pulled out. There was a kinesiologist, Bowen therapist here as well.
Yes.
So Tammy had closed up the shop as well. And through financial reasons or what other, they thought, Shane, for example, has gone back to going to do the markets. So he's been out there, he's done markets, he decided to get a shop, trialled it for a few months, thought, I'm going to go back
to the markets.
So, so the Australia Arcade, give you an example, it's lost some tenants, it is gaining some more tenants there.
There's always been a flow in and out of all arcades in Toowoomba.
Oh yeah, and there's still 50 vacant commercial properties sitting in the CBD. So
50.
And try and negotiate your rent with the landlord. Everything's about negotiation. And, just try and work out what your dollar figure is, what you can afford to pay, and negotiate your rent. In that way there as well. So Mate, you got any feedback on the Royal Banking Commission?
Oh, isn't that
the
interesting?
Banking Royal Commission?
Yeah,
whatever
the
you call it?
Banking Royal Commission.
Right.
Isn't that wonderful? Look, it's certainly had a lot to do in Toowoomba, or an impact in Toowoomba as such. A lot of the real estate places are tightening up a lot. You know, it's a buyer's market because that the banks aren't actually freeloading the dollars off as they were as such. There's new tighter regulations and tighter rules coming in. So yeah, there's a definite impact to Toowoomba. If you're going for a bank loan for your business, you will find it a lot harder to get now than it was, say, 2 years ago. So if you work on a credit facility and you've got one and you think about changing over, be careful. Make sure that you know, everything's, your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed as such.
And look, it is hard to get money. I just had a friend, he had a mobile karaoke jukebox type business. He thought after 6 weeks he'd met these buyers, they were gone, but it did take them 6 weeks to nearly get the money. So,
Wow. Yeah.
But it is hard to get money at the moment.
And that's stemming basically from the Royal Commission. So interesting that it can impact right down and through the whole community.
Yes, certainly. Okay, we're just going to take a short break for the moment. So.
Hi, I'm Neil from CGD Group, and we do printing with imagination. Our products and imaging have that wow factor. Whether it be business cards, flyers, the Coffee Gazette, or our brand new A5 video folders and animation. Have your business branding remembered. Call us today on 4639 5553. CGD Group, printing with imagination.
Welcome back. We got our heads together, mate, just recently, and you know, we've come up with this idea for the show. Let's talk business, but let's be local. Let's think local. Let's support local. So tell them what you think.
Yeah, basically, it's really important to have a strong local trade. Everyone wins. It's a win-win situation, because what happens is if you don't have a strong local trade, then you're actually exporting all your dollars straight out of town. Goodbye, Charlie. You know. It's just really, really important to have a viable, strong trade that's local. And we've got behind that, and we believe that to our core, that we should support local first. And my suggestion, or my asking is, hey, just check out people who are local first before you actually spend the dollars.
That's right.
You know, most of the time I have found that it's cheaper. It's cheaper because there's no freight involved. It's cheaper because you actually see the product and you know what you're buying, rather than trying to do it online. It's just it's a win-win situation for our community and for our town.
Yes. Here's a tip for you. Every Saturday down at the Cobb & Co under the windmills is my local Feast Farmers Markets, and they've also every Wednesday at Blank Space. You'd be amazed what $20 can buy you for fresh produce from a local grower.
Yeah, and there's no artificial markup. You know, and it's all fresh.
It's
you know,
all
it's
fresh.
great.
Yeah, and it's on a weekly basis. So this is an idea there. So, mate, integral part. I really think, you know, Knar Plumbing Supplies, local business, family owned. We've got the seafood shop on Mary Street and Central Seafood Markets. The Hunkin family have owned that for a long time.
Yes.
There's the Hannahs, Beef Rosses. Mate, we could name heaps of family. Armstrongs, you know, Auto Group, local business.
Local business.
And, you know, so it just goes on.
Support your local first.
Please think about before you buy from a major.
Mate, we're going to do a bit of trade figures. For those who like business or like to look at a national level, we've got a few numbers here for your businesses, like the ASIC numbers. So if you're into buying Australian dollars overseas, today, as from today, it's buying 73.9 cents USD, 63.4 euros, 56.3 British pounds, and 82.42 Japanese yen.
Right, okay. So how does that all relate? Is that good at the moment? I read something about the Australian dollar in the US markets pretty strongly.
It's actually strengthening US markets at the moment. It's up to nearly 74 cents.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. We were down just above 50s at one stage.
Right, yeah.
In the heyday that we had, I think the best dollar we had, or the worst, depends on if you're sporting, was about 82 cents. So we're right on up there at the moment.
Right, okay. Well, look, I think that might just about wrap up the show for the day, and this has probably been a good intro of what people, to tell people what we're about. But we really want to support local businesses. We want to get some business people on to talk about business, not to promote as such, but to talk about the struggles and the wins that they've had.
Yeah. Look, also big thanks to Rendezvous Restaurant. Rendezvous has allowed us to do this in the spot here. And who's our guest next week?
Mate, we're going to have Mike Payton from Disco's going to join us. So Mike's been a big fan of 4350 TV, and of course a big fan of CGD Group and the Coffee Gazette. So,
and if you're a local business and you want to come on to the program, just give us a yell, and we will book you in.
Yep. Just send an email. Where will we get them to send an email?
To you.
Yeah, to TOOWOOMBA4350TV@gmail.com. So just pop us an email that you're interested, and we'll give you a call and just have a chat. Let's talk business.
Let's talk it. No, actually, let's do it rather than talking.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, thanks for watching the first show, and I look forward to presenting something to you next week. Take care.